Jesus called Peter as his chief apostle, and he included Peter in many of the key moments of his own ministry. Jesus also gave Peter the priesthood keys he would need to lead the church after Jesus was resurrected. We have 2 letters written by Peter. The first was written when Peter was in Rome, and the second was probably written there too. These letters were to be shared with members of the congregation set up among the Gentiles. The members of these churches were being harassed and persecuted. In the first letter, Peter encourages them and writes about the hope that comes from Jesus. If we allow Jesus to change our lives, others will notice. How are you able to handle this? Peter wrote to always be ready to give an answer to anyone who asks you to give a reason for the hope that you have. And he asked us to do this with respect and gentleness. When he was writing his second letter, Peter expected to die soon. Before he left, he wanted to set the record straight and share his testimony. Others had been claiming that Peter and the apostles might have made things up about Jesus' power and the second coming. To correct those claims, Peter testifies that he, James, and John had been at the Mount of Transfiguration and had seen Jesus transformed. In addition, they had the words of the prophets in the Old Testament. Peter invites us to trust in Jesus and his power to forgive us and make us whole. 1 Peter also inspired a vision that Joseph F. Smith had. You can find a link to that video on the bottom right side of the page.